This don't look good. Hello everybody, I'm Robert Storms. Welcome back to the channel once again. If you're finding me for the very first time, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, right now, I'm doing a special giveaway. I'm giving away a special Avengers Infinity War Thanos pop figure. How do you win, you ask? All you have to do is hashtag ThanosPickMeStorms on Twitter. And once I reach 12,000 subscribers, I'll randomly choose one winner. So just recently, Anthony Russo came out and said that they had a backstory that they were planning on doing for Thanos in Avengers Infinity War, but then ultimately just cut it from the film because the film was too long as it is, and they felt at the end of the day it was just unnecessary. However, Anthony Russo has still assured everybody that the movie is still going to be told through Thanos' perspective. So I know many of you guys right now are probably losing your shit and running around your room like it's the end of the world, but calm your tits. Everything's going to be okay, guys. Look, Avengers Infinity War is going to be the longest MCU movie we have ever had to date, so it isn't going to be that big of a deal if they have to trim some of this stuff off to try to make it a little bit shorter, because in the end, if Anthony Russo said that they just feel like it was unnecessary and the movie's still going to be told through Thanos' perspective, then we don't need to see that backstory, because I think we're still going to get more backstory on Thanos through the movie with characters like Gamora and Nebula. We're not going to not know anything about Thanos. They're going to tell us a lot about Thanos. We're just not going to see a montage of him growing up, which is completely unnecessary. And again, this is Anthony Russo, guys. He's the guy who gave us Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War. This guy knows what the hell he's talking about. And if he saw the finished film and felt like it didn't need to be in the movie, that it was completely unnecessary, then I trust his word. It's not like Bob Iger from Disney's like, you have to trim all this stuff. Because that's the one thing we can say between Disney and Warner Brothers, where Warner Brothers came in with this stupid ass mandate and said, hey, you guys got to make Justice League under 2 hours. That is a ridiculous task. And for any studio to say that about your big team up movie that has to be under 2 hours, that's the difference between the direction between Disney and Warner Brothers. Now, if someone like Zack Snyder was directing this film and then you heard they were cutting Thanos' backstory out, then you have a reason to be concerned because of the different track record. Zack Snyder has a bad track record of studios just taking shit out of his films that is really key and necessary. And as of right now, the Russo brothers haven't given us any reason to doubt their judgment. If they've seen the finished movie and they feel like, well, we can kind of shorten this up just by like 10 minutes by taking this backstory out and it's already being told again later on through the movie, then a lot of times that happens. If something gets repetitive throughout the movie and it gets touched on later on, then why not take out that section that's going to get repeated later on? This happens all the time in movies. Again, do not worry. It's not like Bob Iger's coming in and saying you have to make this movie under 2 hours. This is not like a Warner Brothers situation where if that would happen, like say we find out Aquaman that they want to cut a certain amount of parts of the Aquaman movie, then you have a reason to be concerned because that constantly happens over at Warner Brothers. But this doesn't happen at Disney. And as far as we know, this is the Russo's brothers' call. No one above them is telling them they have to do this. Kevin Feige, Bob Iger, no one's telling them they have to do this. This is their call. They looked at the film. They felt like it was just unnecessary. So I trust their call. So I think everybody just needs to calm down. I think the movie's going to be fantastic. It's going to break all kinds of records. And in the end, just we need to sit back, relax, and watch the movie and judge it for ourselves when it comes out. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this is a bad call? Did you want to see Thanos' backstory? Do you think we're just going to see it again later on in the movie from someone else's perspective like Gamora or Nebula? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Be sure to hit that like button. Once again, guys, if you find my channel for the very first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.